Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wheels on the Bike. It is day one of my Crossing Canada by Bike adventure, and I'm at the Mile Zero marker or monument in Victoria, British Columbia. We're right by the Pacific Ocean, my friend and I, and in a moment I'm going to be dipping my wheel in the Pacific Ocean, going through that process. But before I do, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to our Warm Showers host who hosted us in Victoria for 2 nights, Todd and Shoshana. Thank you so much. So let this adventure begin. So we've taken a brief stop on the Lochside Trail, and I just wanted to show you on the map whereabouts we are at and where we're going. So right now we are just here. We are traveling on the Lochside Regional Trail, and sometime we're going to get kind of to the ferry right over there, take the ferry and head over to the provincial park. All right, the weather has turned. It started absolutely pouring. So what you will see behind me is a whole bunch of cyclists who have come and sought shelter underneath the shelter. This is fantastic. None of us were expecting this kind of a downpour, but like I said, we are ready. So I'm dressed up in my rain gear. Okay, see you on the road. I don't know about you, but I love this chocolate. Whitaker's fruit and nut. And look at this. I have 2 more chocolate bars that a colleague of mine gave me. She gave me many more, but I only took 2. I restrained myself. I think that the best stops along the way are chocolate stops. So I shall be munching on those. We're out of the rain. We had some minor mechanical issues. Not really issues. Minor mechanical questions. Ran into a lovely couple on e-bikes who are going to be heading to Toronto. That was awesome to see. And yeah, now we're on the trail again, heading over to Ferry, taking our sweet time. I see Sahara is taking off her rain gear. Yeah, the weather has turned beautiful again. And yeah, onwards we go. The hike-a-bike. It's taken us to this busy highway, one of many, but this is how we get to the ferry, and so we go. The ferry is on its way. We're gonna make it to the ferry. We have made it, climbed all the hills we needed to. Just made it off the ferry, and notice the sign. We're on the lands of the Malahat Nation. We've hit some hills and I'm having a really hard time. My bike is super heavy and I just don't have the strength to pedal uphill. So I better get stronger really quickly and or get rid of a whole lot of weight off my bike. All right, enough talking, let's keep pushing. Bamberton Provincial Park. I couldn't have been happier. We just did a whole lot of climbing. A whole lot of climbing. Oh my goodness. Well, I signed up for it, right? But for the time being, Bamberton Park. And this is how I see if my tent is going to be in a good spot. Take a look at this. What do you think? Look at those beauties. Home for tonight. Let's see. This is what my tent looks like. It's the MSR Hubba Hubba. You've seen it before, so you know, not much to show. But here we are. Wanted to show you the campsite. We chose one right across from the washrooms and access to water source and garbage. This is both a pro and a con, but you know, this is where we want to be, so this is where we are. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know you can't see me and I don't want to blind you there, but I want to share with you something that the park attendant told us. and that is to secure food from the animals. Now, we're not worried so much about bears because there aren't bears here, or they've not seen any, but there's plenty of raccoons and other little critters. So he told us to, well, get to the garbage, lift it, oh, it's heavy, and then place the panniers right behind there, or dry bags. So this is where we're placing the panniers and the dry bags and securing them from animals. Oh. So hopefully that's gonna work out.
This is Agnieszka enjoying her chair for the last night. Well, first and the last night, because she needs to drop some weight from her luggage, and this has been deemed unnecessary for the trip. So say goodbye to the chair. Bye.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 2. We're making breakfast. Did we have good sleep last night? Not so much. It was cold, it was our first night camping, but it's only going to get better. So here's a proper hello to day 2. We are heading towards Cowichan Trail, where we're going to be on for some time. We're going to be staying at a campsite again tonight, and we just got off the Trans-Canada Highway 1, and we're meandering through a neighborhood. Do you know why I'm so happy? Well, we made it to the Cowichan Valley Trail, the gravel trails. All right, so we currently joined the trail somewhere here, and we're going to head over to the Kinsol Trestle. I've been talking about this Kinsol Trestle for, well, at least a couple of days.
48 hours?
48 hours, there you have it. And I hope it delivers. I hope it delivers.
Me too.
Let's go see the Kinsol Trestle, everyone. Oh my God, look at it! This is beautiful.
Okay, I want a picture of you with the bridge.
You see what I have to put up with? Picture of you with the bridge, picture this way, picture that way. Oh my God. The Kinsol Trestle is one of the tallest, freestanding and most spectacular timber rail trestle structures in the world, at 187 meters in length and standing 44 meters above the salmon-bearing Coxilla River. I wanted to show you the type of road or the type of surface that we're riding on right now. So we were on pretty nice gravel around the Kinsol Trestle, and now the road has turned into, well, some sort of a rocky, or a bit of a rockier surface. It rained a little bit a couple of days ago, so there's a bit of mud and a few puddles. Okay, so this is the situation ahead of us. Lots of mud. Thankfully it's not mud and rocks. We just came from a super rocky section, so we're gonna get through this. So let's go. We are just crossing another little trestle bridge, right? Do we know the name?
I think it was Creek something.
Creek something Trestle. And Sahar keeps on saying jum jum. And I wanted her to explain why she keeps on saying jum jum.
Because in Nepalese it means let's go, and we kept saying it in the Himalayan mountains in Nepal when we were hiking there.
Jum jum. We're at the 66-mile trestle. Now take a look at these trestles. I think we're at the 66-mile trestle. And this is not 66-mile trestle. We're gonna be grumpy. Well, okay. We believe we have arrived at our campsite. This is the Horseshoe Bend campsite. The gate was closed. So here we are. Lovely tent areas. I believe there's a bit of a water source over there. An eating area. This is our home for tonight.
Hi everyone. We're starting today with a push bike up that hill.
There you go. Let's go. We're approaching another trestle bridge. This is the 70.2 mile trestle. And we're still slowly making our way to Cowichan Lake. Mosquitoes are nasty and ruthless. I was not, well, neither one of us were expecting so many mosquitoes, but here they are. Just a quick update about the trail and the surface. So we're now on the, I don't know, is it the northern side of the Cowichan Trail? It's the surface is hard-packed gravel, so a lot better than the other side, which was a lot more, I use the term technical. So this side, super easy to ride on. Yeah. So while I would not really recommend the other side for traveling with a loaded touring bike, I certainly would this side. So we're heading to Duncan, kind of from Cowichan Lake. We didn't make it to Lake Cowichan, but close by. Here we go. That sign says trail closed, but we're gonna risk it. Worst case scenario, we have to come back, make up some mileage, but we have to try, right? This is the most direct route, so we're gonna try. So we came across this. That's supposed to be the ditch, because earlier today we actually did run across a closed trail, but there was a huge washout. But there's nothing here. There's more. Oh no, we can't do this. Okay. Well,
we're doing it. We're going across. We might have to take the bags separately and then push the bikes up, but we should be able to cut across on that side.
did you hear that?
I am not biking all this way back. Let's see.
Hike a bike it is then. There's Sahar.
Let's see if I can do this or not.
She can do it. Let's see. Oh, jeezy. I got a little bit. Oh, it bumped me in the head. Really? Oh, got it. Got it. Oh, we made it. We made it to the other side. Oh my God. Thank you, Sahar.
Oh, you're welcome. I was not gonna bike all the way back.
So here's the thing, Sahar pushed her bike across that ditch with, what are those called? Shoe covers on you?
Yeah, shoe covers.
Yeah. So I have a new pair of shoes. And I got those new pair of shoes because a puppy at our warm showers host ate my waterproof Vessi shoes, which was a blessing in disguise because I really needed a good pair of hiking shoes. So I replaced those waterproof shoes with a pair of waterproof hiking boots, or not boots, shoes, and I'm so glad for it. So I think that everything happens for a reason, and I just got rewarded for getting a new pair of shoes. Okay, so we have to deal with this. This should be nice and easy. Open sesame. Sahar the rebel, go.
Sahar the rebel. Nishka the rebel.
We're going through. I'm gonna close this trail again. Trail closed. We apologize for any inconvenience. Hopefully no additional trails closed. Oh! Because if the trail is closed, we need to get on that highway, and so much better on the trail. So much better. We just arrived at our final destination for today. We're at a warm showers host and we're staying in this lovely, charming shed. Look at this. So we're most likely going to set up just one tent to be able to fit it inside. It is meant to rain, so again, we're hoping to shelter ourselves as best as we can from the rain. But I just wanted to show you this. Look at the beautiful garden they have here. Again, it's incredible how generous people are with their property, with, you know, how they invite strangers into their home. It's absolutely incredible. Not only do they allow us space for camping, but we also have access to a washroom and their kitchen, and that is huge. That is huge. That kind of a comfort when you're traveling is yeah, it's really heartwarming. So thank you so much to our Warm Showers hosts for inviting us into their home and allowing us to stay here. Translation: subscribe. And hit the like button. I don't know what else.